Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC second try. At this moment we are feeding my imagination, we are seeking consolation from Miss Nainia, we are bidding on the victory of crowns, we are working with some inspiration and desperation. We are not dreaming because we don't have anything to dream about. We're gonna get some vitality from here, and next up a season of ambitions is coming, which means some restlessness. So yeah, at this moment we are actually trying to increase our imagination. That is the most important thing we're doing here right now. Okay, it's still gonna take a minute before this thing happens, so we'll talk on the streets about this red secret, get more people. Oh, we should probably take these people into the cult. We don't really need them just yet, though. Okay, finish that job there. Let's actually paint. We're painting because we want to get the glimmering. We'll paint this restlessness away because we're gonna get a new one from here. Okay, and we got the victory of crowns. Let's go to Oriflammes again. I just really would like to get Stump from here. Oh, there's Stump! Oh, is this possible? This is going so well, this run. Like, we managed to start our cult in the first episode, like, on the first attempt of this, it took me to, like, I think episode 3 before I managed to start my cult. And now we get Stum, like, in the second episode. This is amazing! And we didn't even have to bid on it any extra. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're getting a glimmering lesson learned from here. And hopefully we'll get some glimmering from painting. That would be, like, very awesome. I'm gonna wait until we finish the painting and then, you know what, we have money. Let's go to Moorlands while we're waiting for our painting to finish, because we could get 2 glimmerings from this painting. No, we only got 1, but you know what, 1 is enough. We'll study. Oh, our passions are... yeah, our passions are exhausted right now, so we can't study them. It's gonna take a minute before they're unexhausted, so let's read Traveling at Night Volume 1 here. This is the annotated dream journal of Christopher Ilapli, sometimes called the only readable occultist, literate, entertaining, bewildering. The wood lies outside the walls of the manses. As any student of history knows, the manses has no walls. Okay, so what should we work on here while we wait? Let's work with our physique. That's the fastest thing we can do. We don't have anything that we could use for our reputation here right now because we're waiting for this restlessness to come for that. Okay, there's the restlessness. It's gonna go like half of its time before we can work with it, but it doesn't really matter. What do you get from Moorlands? Collection of essays. Hey, that's nice. I love getting collections of essays and collections of poetry because they help increase our stats later on when it gets pretty difficult to get the glimmerings or erudition lesson learned. Right, we'll keep working on our reputation as a medium and with the restlessness. Okay, wrong kind of attention. Are you still not grabbing the, like, reputations there first? Okay, skeleton songs. Let's head back, buy more stuff. Okay. Oh! No, oh, I don't need the erudition right now. I was looking at it as glimmering for some reason, but no, it's just erudition. Ilapli describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. But I did find a secret that helped. Okay, that erudition doesn't help us, but this barber's warning does help us. Because now if we dream with our passion and use this barber's warning, the third sign way, I could cut a lock of hair before I was asleep to honor a power of the wood. So we get to the wood that way. That's very good. Let's study this passion. That will give us a glimmering, and then we can increase our passion a bit. And after that, we'll just study Stump, because Stump is awesome. Oh, right! I need passion for this. And my passion was exhausted, and now both of my passions are somewhere. Wait, here's one passion. Where's the other passion? Oh, I'm dreaming with the other passion, right. So, since we don't have the passions required to get people into the occult, let's actually just take some people into the occult. Neville, in the cult you come, because we're gonna need you quite soon, because we're gonna learn Stum. And okay, now you're taking the clues there. So we're gonna get an adversary. It's probably gonna be the weary detective, as it usually is. I mean, it could be someone else, but usually it just is the weary detective that comes out first. Okay, got the Viennese Conundra from Morelands. Neville is now in the cult. Good. We'll take Slee in as well immediately. Like, why not? Use the Sexton's secret. Okay, who did we get? A weary detective. There is always someone who doesn't understand, or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. And we're gonna have tons and tons of mystique on the table like all times, so as soon as the season of ambition, no, season of suspicion, season of ambition is coming. As soon as the season of suspicion comes, we're gonna have that suspicious verb going on there like all the time. It doesn't really matter as long as we don't have notoriety. And we're not gonna have that much notoriety to begin with because, well, at some point we're gonna start having quite a lot of notoriety. Okay, we found De Horis, book 1 from Morelands, and off we go there again. Okay, there's the glimmering, so now we study these glimmerings, get a glimmering lesson learned. We still have enough time. Yes, we have enough time. We'll increase our passion a tiny bit. And hey, we found the way to the woods. The road ducks into the trees. Pale wings move deep in the wood. I'm stumbling over the roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. The moon passes behind the black leaves. Through her fingers remain in my hair. I will not forget the way to this place. Okay, so yeah, having that extra passion we're gonna get soon is actually gonna be pretty important because we're gonna be dreaming about the woods quite a lot. And we're gonna need the passion for that, so having the extra passion so we can get more people is very important. Okay, this buzzing in the brain is gonna turn into a restlessness, so we'd really want to talk to Miss Nainia about that. That's gonna happen in a minute. If we go and talk to people on the streets, it'll take 2 minutes before we can do anything with this, so let's just take this hanger on into cult here now. Alright, then we get a restlessness from here as well. That's not good, but maybe we should just paint one of these restlessnesses away. Yeah, that'll keep us a little bit safer. We'll use some mystique here and paint this restlessness away. And this time we'll find the locksmith's dream, a light through the keyhole, which is gonna give us lantern lore. I should probably check my notes if it gives lantern 1 or lantern 2 or lantern 4. I'll quickly check that from my notes. It's only lantern 2, so we don't really need that right now, so we don't need to read it. Okay, the pawn is in our cult now as well, and let's get rid of this restlessness with Miss Nainia. Okay, found Apollo and Marcia, so this time, and I like to keep my fonts at 5, so I won't go to Morelands now immediately. Instead, we'll... Is there anything else? That we can't find anything else anymore by exploring that we could use. Not really, I mean, we could go to Heap Stanton, but we don't really want to go to Heap Stanton, because we require... Well, Forge. Well, we have a Forge person here, and we require something to do with Watchers. None of these can deal with Watchers. So, nope, we're not gonna go there. Anyways, you don't really want to go to expeditions until you have at least 10 of the desired aspect. And here we are at the woods, so we'll go to the well, get an awareness of appetite. The well in the wood is never dry, but it is never clear. One night it might heave with crawling roots, on another it will pulse with bright moss. On nights of the full moon its waters are choked with the fat dabbled bodies of moths. Last night I saw it brimming with dark and vicious blood, gelatinous shreds drifted on its surface, clots of a grail matter. Right, and we also get a Grimming lesson learned here, so now with our... Oh, we're painting. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to wait until the painting finishes, then we'll do some more with these. Yeah, we'll keep dreaming about the woods with the passion. Now I pass between scar bark trees. The moon passes behind branches, though her fingers remain in my hair. Oh yeah, I think I read this already. Okay, got rid of that restlessness, so now the question is, do we get rid of this one? No, we won't get rid of that one, we'll just use that to work with. We should probably be doing something else though. With these other things here, like... Alright, we were waiting for this to come back, that's what's happening here, so... Get some more passion for us. Let's talk on the streets with the red secret. We have enough funds once again to go to Moorlands, and then we'll just keep working with our reputation as a medium and the restlessness. Okay, more restlessness incoming. And we found a collection of poetry. Nice. From Moorlands, and back to Moorlands we go, since we apparently have enough money for that. And we'll keep doing this job forever and ever and ever and ever. Well, not actually. At some point we're gonna start trying to go to work to Glover and Glover just to get some easy money happening. But for that we're gonna need to be able to summon people, because not people, monsters, things from behind, from the manses, so that we can get rid of the annoyances at Glover and Glover, because I'm never ever gonna send people after them again, ever, since you lose people that way. But hey, we found an occult scrap from the wood. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and the fur things cramped my mouth and swarmed my ears, and I felt the old urge to drop to wolf force and nose among the roots. But I remember that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words, and at last I found where the velvet had concealed a secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Okay, that's an occult scrap for us, so that's good, we can explore that. And maybe find something where we can go. Okay, more passion for us, that is always good. Now we'll study STUM. We need to buy a projector. A can of nitrate film labeled STUM, silent or perhaps mute. The director's name, Journey Crosset, is shakily appended. The film rattles through the projector, glows silently on the wall. It is the story of a foolish student of forbidden sciences who recruits a dancer to entice the dead back into the world through a flaw in its skin. It's a fiction, but here on the title card is laid out the operation of the declining sun. Now, if I remember correctly, this will also give us dread. So we'd really like to keep this contentment around for that. But unless we paint it, it's not gonna stay around. And if we paint it, then this restlessness is going to be an issue. It's gonna turn into dread. Oh, we found the Latin grammar here. Well, good job. Good thing that we didn't buy it from Oriflammes. Okay, let's explore this occult scrap here. And the question is, do we paint one of the restlessnesses away? I think we do. Use some of our mystique. And paint this restlessness away. Okay, what do we get from this? Oh, quite a lot of glimmer. Did we get any money? Oh, yeah, we got some money. Oh, crap. I was thinking I should paint this contentment, because this is gonna give us a dread. This will turn into a dread quite soon. Well, we need to speak to Miss Naina about this and get rid of that, because we have some bleak thoughts here, so the dread from here will go here. There's nothing we can do about that. If we want to, we could get our imagination the higher level. Because we could study these, study passion twice, create the glimmerness and learn from those. That will take 3 minutes. This will still have 2 minutes left. We'd read this. 4 minutes. Yeah, we could do it. And we actually don't have anything really better to study right now, so that's probably what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get rid of this restlessness by talking to Miss Naina about it. But first we'll head to the woods, we'll head to the well, we'll get... Oh, a furtive truth. Nice. The velvet is strong at the well in the wood, and the velvet is the hour that keeps secrets. But now and then she lets a little secret fall, like a crumb at a feast. Last night I found a moss-clad rock written all around with the secrets of another history. I might give thanks to the Velvet, but it will be wiser not to draw her attention. Yeah, I think usually it's not a good idea to draw the attention of higher powers, which is why I find like praying like a really weird thing. Like why would you call that whatever higher power it is in any way? You do not want those higher powers to pay attention to you. Okay, but I think we're gonna paint that restlessness away here though. Just to be safe with the dread here. So we're gonna get some more from somewhere, and you know, we can turn a fleeting reminiscence into restlessness if we want to. The rite is depicted in chilling detail. Here is the flaw in the world, an influence shimmering in luminous pain. Here is the dancer establishing an irresistible rhythm. Here the scholar recites the operation, and now the misty dead whirls through the flaw to consume him. The film closes on the dancer's watchful eyes. Had she intended it all from the start? Okay, ooh, we got the operation of the declining sun. This invokes, acknowledges, and welcomes the passage to silence. And then the sunset rites. Right. The assistant must cry tears of genuine emotion, which are asperged in the place where the influence lies. If all is done well, the sun in rags will consume the influence, acknowledge and end it, and lends its assistance. Okay. So, our first rite. I mean, we could try to get rid of this dread with that rite, but that's just not gonna happen. Why aren't I dreaming? Or did I just come from the woods? I probably pretty much just came from the woods. Okay, we found a painter. Ibn al-Adim. Nice. Ibn, we'll take your commission immediately, thank you. We'll just want to know what you want us to do. And yeah, let's... These are still going to be around for a long time, so let's actually study passion here first. I think we can study the 2 passions, then create the glimmering lesson learned, and then create another glimmering lesson learned immediately. This place merits closer investigation. Strathcoin's residence. Now, at Strathcoin's, there's gonna be some watchers. We can't deal with watchers, so that is unfortunate. I'll actually quickly check my notes to see what is the place that gave us the Elegabaline manacles, because we really want to go to that place as soon as possible. Okay, it's the Forgotten Mithraeum where we can find the Elegabaline manacles, which is something where we would really want to go at some point. But can't go there right yet. Let's explore this third type truth as well. Odd nooks remain in the quiet countryside, here and there, for those who know where to look. A detail smuggled in from an adjacent narrative. Don't speak this where you may be overheard. Why not? I mean, we can get people like that into our cult if we just speak about those things. Okay, so Ibn wants a Secret Histories commission, which is gonna be pretty easy to do once we get to that situation where we can do them. Let's turn this fleeting reminiscence into a restlessness so we can work with that restlessness and our reputation as a medium. Okay, finish the painting. Got 2 funds for that and no contentment. I was really hoping for some contentment. And then we'll just keep working with this restlessness. Actually, let's see. If we use the sunset, right, we use restlessness and we use Neville here. Wow, we can immediately summon Mighty Creature of the Forge of Days. I'm also thinking, what if we just... Because there's so many of these things here. So I wonder if it overrides, like, because... It's the fact that we use Forge and Lancer here. If we were to use Valsiane here... Huh, even do Forge's Redemption immediately. We just had enough stuff. But yeah, okay, Restlessness doesn't seem like a good thing to use to summon stuff, so we'll just work with it. And we do not need to speak to anyone about anything, so let's speak about this Sexton's secret over here. And I'm also thinking, if we dream about the woods with the operation of the declining sun, we can probably get to the white door immediately. Hey, an occult scrap, nice. We'll explore that as soon as we can. We also read some sentimental literature, so we get some glimmering. Okay, let's study some more passion. Okay, we found the Gladwin Lake. Gladwin Lake requires edge or knock. So if I just find more knock people, we could basically do this. Let's put these over here. Let's explore this occult scrap. Let's dream about the way to the woods, and let's put the operation of the declining sun here. Approaching the white door, there is a house in the wood and a door where the dead sometimes go. I have read the paths the dead take. Oh, sickness. Do we have any vitality? No. Let's work with our hardened physique to get some vitality. This also means that we need to talk to Miss Naina about this restlessness, just so that it doesn't accidentally turn into a dread. Also, we should probably try to get rid of this. Sleep on some money, get some contentment, and make sure that we don't get destroyed by dread here. Okay, there's one more glimmering for us, so now we will turn these glimmerings into a glimmering lesson learned. After that, we'll turn these glimmerings into a glimmering lesson learned. After that, we'll read this collection of poetry, and then we'll increase our passion. Oh hey, we found the Forgotten Mithraeum! That's very nice. Now we just want to find lantern people. I mean, we already have Slee here. Oh, forgot to read that. But yeah, we found our way to the white door. In my dreams, I passed the white door, which has been called the bone door and the gate of ivory. My voice remains outside the house each time I enter. Okay, but the thing is, we still want to dream about the woods because we want to find all the level 1 locations. Do we? Oh, well, we still want to find the congregation of St. Felix of Schuren for sure. So yeah, we're still gonna go to the woods. But basically these two and the congregation are the only ones we really want to go to, because if I remember correctly, I'll check my notes to see if I'm correct. Yes, I am. From Strathcoin's residence we can find the journal of Alessandro Lacroix, which will allow us to learn View Sign, which is a very good thing. And basically from the other places we don't really find anything important, so, except for the Forgotten Mithraeum, where we can find the Elegant Manacles. And then of course there's a congregation of St. Felix of Schuren, where we'll find the foreskin of the priest that we want to eat at some point, but not quite yet. So, exploration, what will we explore? Well, we don't... Oh, you know what? Let's send someone out to explore, because if we find the hireling that has level 5 in Lantern, we'll send her out to the Forgotten Mithraeum to find the Elegant Manacles. Okay, who did we find? Just a professional muscle. But hey, we can actually send this professional muscle to Strathcoin's residence, so yeah, we'll take him. Right, we need to put passion in here. Of course, of course, of course. Okay, there's the vitality, so that we can work... Well, get rid of the sickness that comes from there. What should we work on? I mean, let's just work with our reputation as a medium here. Okay, the affliction, we'll dream that away quite soon. Who do we find? Madame Bechet. Bechet, you'll give us your commission as soon as you can as well, please. Oh, the season of ambition, so that means more restlessness, so that means that we'll work for Miss Naina. Okay, Bechet wants a small grail commission. Hey, that's nice, we could actually do this. We're gonna keep this open actually until we're finished with this, and then we'll talk to Miss Naina about this particular restlessness and start working with this restlessness we get from here. Okay, there's a glimmering lesson learned. Let's get another one. And there's a restlessness. But, well, apparently we just head to the woods, so we go to well, get the furtive truth. Nice. And over here we have that restlessness. We'll use Miss Naina with this particular restlessness to get rid of that, and we'll work with this restlessness. And we will have more time. We'll explore that fertile truth at some point. But first we're gonna send that hireling to Strathcoins. We'll dream this affliction away, of course, as well. Okay, there's the professional muscle, so we'll send the professional muscle to Strathcoin's residence. The house of Mr. Strathcoin, a collector of rare objects. Strathcoin will not sell his treasures, but a sufficiently cunning accomplice might gain entry. Mr. Strathcoin has forbidden entry to his library. Unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. Okay, get rid of that restlessness. Very good. And we'll keep working with this restlessness. And we'll get people into our cult. Oh. Wrong kind of attention. This is unfortunate, because we're gonna get some notoriety quite soon. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that at some point anyways, but it would be quite a lot nicer to deal with it if we had moth people in here. Yeah, because if we... Oh, more restlessness, more erudition. So more work for Miss Nainia, then... Okay, got that health back. We'll head back to the woods. Do we? Didn't I just recently... Oh, no, we still need to find the congregation of Saint Felix of Shuran. Yeah, we still need those level 1 floors. Okay, restlessness. Erudition. That restlessness actually might be a problem. We might not be able to get rid of it. Actually, we have like over a second window there. Yes, we can get rid of it. We'll keep working with this one. Oh, even more restlessness incoming. Man, if we get the thing that creates more restlessness from working this time, we're gonna have a problem with restlessness again. Okay, there's the third glimmering lesson learned, so we'll just increase our passion. Yep, more restlessness. Okay, at least we didn't get more restlessness from here. We'll probably work with this restlessness now, just to be a bit safer with the timing here. And into the woods we go. We'll head to the well, get an awareness of appetite. We don't really care about that. And then we'll go back to the woods. Okay, who did we find? We found Dorothy. Dorothy, you are hot. We'll take you in the cult at some point. What's your deal? Logistical difficulties? Okay, good that I checked here. So you didn't manage to beat those guys on the first try. We'll try to beat them on the second try. We'll talk to Miss Nainia and get rid of this restlessness that has less time here. And then I think we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this in the next one. I'm on Carp. This has been Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC second try. Goodbye world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.